what's happening, everybody? Woohoo! We are back tonight. What is going on? How's everybody doing? Welcome to Selling Past Your Thrifty Business Expiration Date Time. I'm your one host, Jason Thrifts, and with me, as always, is my mommy.
Hi, gang. How are you? Good to be back. Good to be here. Good to be in the chat with everybody. I'm already reading the people that are buried in snow. I have to go, ha, 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 ha.
That's a rarity.
Ohio was 65 today. Tomorrow we're 70. It's been gorgeous here.
Crazy.
In fact, we're on record, Jason. I don't think I told you this, as having the mildest winter of all time. Yeah, I mean, we've hardly seen snow, you guys, and we haven't been plowed once in our driveway, and that's we just don't hear about that.
Yeah, we've had 70-mile-an-hour winds for 2.5 days. So this whole town is messed up, blown trees over, signs, everything. Everything's a wreck. So I've been homesick, so it doesn't really matter. But man, it keeps you awake. That's how hard it's blowing. Our whole backyard's messed up.
Mommy's had the bug for the past couple of days, so glad when that's gone. Sheesh, son of a gun. But let's see what else has been going on. Let's see. Since we haven't seen anybody for a while, should we talk about my double accidents in one day?
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
We haven't done a show since.
Is that?
All right. Let me ask you all a question. Have you ever been in a car accident? I'm going to guess most of you will probably raise your hand, if not all. Have you ever been in a car accident going to or coming from the airport? Show of hands. Mm-hmm. How about twice in a day in 2 different states?
I can raise my hand.
My poor mother was in 2 car accidents in one day in 2 different states.
So Big Daddy and I are on our way to the airport, and it's cold, and it had been snowy. And we're on the freeway heading to the airport, and all of a sudden we realize it's a sheet of ice. And we try to slow down. We can see cars off in the distance, off the road. Everybody's crashing. It was horrifying. And we knew we weren't going to stop in time before we saw the truck off, probably 100 feet or so away from us. And when Dad said, "Here we go," and we just kind of braced ourselves, and we hit him from behind, dead on, you guys. We were probably going 40, 50 miles an hour at that point, and why the airbags didn't go off, we don't know, And of course, there was no police to get, because they were everywhere taking care of other accidents that were happening. And so we exchanged our information with all the people there was 3 involved in our accident. And then Dad says, "Well, should we try and see if we can still drive the car to the airport?" And I said, "Well, let's try." And so Dad pulls out, and the car never turned off through that whole thing. It never turned off. So we pull out and we go crawling along because it's still icy, And eventually it gets dry again. It just in that area, I guess. I don't know. But as we drove to the airport, we probably must have saw over 100 cars in accidents. It was horrible, just horrible. So I get to the airport, and when you go to take out my driver's license, my hand was shaking still like that from the accident. And Dad said on his way home he almost threw up. He was, it was bothering him. So we made it to the airport. I made my flight. They come and meet Jason.
She was meeting Stacy and I in Atlanta for a Tiki event.
Yeah.
And we had already been there for a night, so we go to pick her up. Oh, no. We flew in the same time, about an hour earlier. So we went and got the car, because if you've never been to Atlanta Airport, the whole complex is gigantic. So with an hour, it was about the time it took us to get to our luggage, get to the car, come back to get Mom. And so we pick up Mom, and we're heading to the hotel we're staying in that night. And I'm not in the far left lane, but the one right next to it. And the guy next to me in the middle lane, he decides he needs to be in my lane without any signal, and he's in a big SUV and just comes over. And so my reaction was, I didn't have time to look. My only thought was, well, veer to the left and hope no one's there, because I can't do anything else. And of course, someone was there. So we hit, and it was my back quarter panel on the driver's side and her front quarter panel. Mm-hmm. And so in the middle of I don't know which freeway it was in Atlanta, but one of the major ones, she's screaming at me that I hit her, and I'm screaming at her that I know, but I'm also screaming at her that I'm trying to get the guy to pull over that drove me into her. And so she keeps screaming at me from behind me, and we're slowly moving through traffic, and I'm honking, and I'm out my window waving the guy over. So finally, all 3 of us pull over. And so she's leaning out her.
Stacy calls the cops.
Yeah, Stacy calls 911. the woman who I hit behind me still screaming at me that you hit her, and I just screamed at her finally. I went, I know! I'm going to go talk to the guy that drove me into you, then I'm going to come talk to you. Relax. Because, of course, it wasn't major. You know, it dented her front quarter panel, but, you know, no damage. Everything's well, no problem. So I go up, and the guy's driving someone else's car with temporary tags on it. He doesn't speak much English, so I take some pictures of him and the driver's license, license plate, and I walk back to Stace and I stick my head in our car. Oh, and it's super cold, by the way.
Yeah.
And I stick my head in our car and I go to say something to Stace, and I look out the back window. I go, "Where'd she go?" So the woman that was screaming at me over and over just drove off, and none of us noticed. And while I'm saying, "Where'd she go?" the other guy drove off. We're just sitting there by ourselves. And Stacy called 911 back and said, "Never mind."
Yeah.
And then we drove off to the hotel. But unbelievable, my poor mother. 2 car accidents dealing with the airport in about 6 hours.
Right. Mom was bruised pretty bad from our accident because of the seatbelt going across you guys. It caught me in my rib cage, and I was hurting pretty bad. I could only sleep on my back, which I hate. And came home and took x-rays, and luckily nothing was broken, just badly bruised. And if you've ever had broken ribs or bruised ribs, you know what I'm talking about. It's awful because there's nothing they can do. And our car only had $17,000 worth of damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Actual car, not the rental.
Yeah.
But I'm not super handy, but I had an idea. We were hanging out with our good friend Anna Hill. I said, "Hey, you got some liquid car wax and like a buffer rag?" And she goes, "Yeah." So she brought it to me. And we found a nice sunny day. We were in a parking lot where we had lunch, and I buffed all the white paint out of the rental car, and they never noticed.
Yeah.
It went from to can't even tell I rubbed somebody. So
I know.
that was our excitement.
What a way to start a vacation, huh? Let's talk sports real quick.
Extra Tiki drinks all the way around in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to throw this on. I'm sure most people have seen it, but I always have to talk about LeBron when LeBron does something good. Well, in case you have not heard, he has set the all-time scoring for most points of 40,000 points, you guys. So that's really quite an accomplishment. And Caitlin Clark, the gal from Ohio State, set her record today by passing up Pete Maravich's record, Jace.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and she did it on free throws. She passed them up. So she set the all-time record. So that's kind of exciting, I think, in the sports world. So that's what I got for you there. Okay.
All righty.
All right. So,
you know we didn't do?
What?
It's like we're rookies. We didn't do any pictures.
Oh, we didn't.
It just dawned on me. We didn't get any pictures together.
Oh my God.
Oh well, no pictures tonight.
Sorry, guys.
Didn't even dawn on me. But Mom and I have both been sick this week.
Yeah.
And we're both just still kind of in it, but coming out of it. But man, yeah, that thought never crossed our mind.
Not one time did Mom even think of pictures. Not once.
But we're here with.
Sorry.
We're here with a great thrift haul. Mom's got a bunch of stuff that she has not shown me yet. Some of the stuff I've shown her. And we have a ton of scores because we haven't seen y'all in about a month or about 6 weeks. So here we go. We got a bunch of great scores, bunch of great hauls, tons of BOLOs. So get your pen and paper ready.
Yes.
And here we go. We'll start with. And now it's time for our scores of the week. These are the items that you should be on the lookout for when you're out thrifting. Boom.
Okay. All right. So I sold this after Christmas. I mean, this was in January sometimes, you guys, but it's a Jimmy inflatable that I paid $5 for and sold it for the full asking price of $59.99. So, it always blows my mind when happens after Christmas, but hey, I'll take it. That's for sure. I've been cleaning out closets when I don't have something to do around the house. And I came across all of your father's cummerbunds from when we used to cruise a lot. And I thought, well, these might sell. So I pull them out and I list them. And this first purple one here, I sold for $17.
Now, granted, they sold, but you had a lot of room left in your title. I would have put diamond pattern.
Yeah, I could have.
Give a few more descriptive words because people are searching for very specific
things. Well, I've never listed those before, so I was kind of, well, Cleveland Browns was easy enough, so that sold, and I got a good price on that of $32.99. And the last one was a great geometric pattern, and sold that for $29.99. So all three came to $79, guys.
Nice.
Well, if you have old cummerbunds laying around your house, highly recommend that you dig those out. Yeah, a Cleveland Indians jacket. I've had this for a little while, gang. I paid $5 for it and did sell it for the full asking price of $79. It was an older one, as you can see. So, you know.
All right. So where does it say starter?
I didn't put that in there.
No, you did, but it says
Oh, I
Deerfoot
did.
on your
Oh,
tag.
I don't know if it's on the side. I don't know.
You're just making up brands now?
Nah, maybe. It's been so long. It had been listed for quite a while. So,
And where's USA in the title? Come on now, what's happening here?
yeah, I don't know. But it's,
I hope you don't get an INAD. Now that you said it was starter. What you put down here?
I don't.
No, you put Deerfoot down here. You just thought to make up starter.
Oh, maybe I copied something. Who knows? You like that?
Woo, I'm just making up brands.
All right, now this
Mom's keyword spam in the title.
And this I sold, you know, in January, everybody. And as you can see, it's a Yankee Candle Halloween. The topper. No, it's not Yankee Candle. Not this one. This is White Barn. And this is the topper and the bottom. And I paid a whopping, where is it? Yankee Candle, $3 for that, and sold that for full asking price. Would you like my video?
Yes. Tell your photographer he doesn't have to wait. Just start the rotation, then start the video.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
You know, because there was that couple seconds of, is this going to start? And then you hear just have it going already.
Yeah. I never thought about that. Do it that way.
And again, tell him to stop it before he even stops it, so you don't hear that beep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never realized that before. So yeah,
it's a good use of that to see how nice and 3D it is.
I sold that for $34.95. I took $5 off on that, so that was good.
That's a fun shirt.
Yes, this one kind of blew me away, you guys. I mean, it is a vintage shirt. And as I looked it up, nobody had one. And I thought, well, you know, it's a Crazy Shirt, which is a very good brand, most of you know. And I thought, well, is this for $34.99? And I paid $2 for it at Goodwill. Got that at Goodwill and sold for the $34.99. So that was good.
Nice job.
Thank you.
What? You sold water skis? I don't believe you.
Okay, those water skis cost me $5. I took a best offer of $65 on those.
Nice.
And as most of you know, when we go to package them up, we put them back to back, shrink wrap, guys.
Bottom to bottom.
Yeah, I mean, bottom to bottom. I'm sorry. And we shrink wrap them. We do put sometimes we put cardboard over the foot things, you know, because we smush them down. We might put cardboard over that, and then we double, you know, go more with shrink wrap around that part of it, just to flatten them down. So we do that. But yeah, we've sold. Oh gosh, I should have kept track on how many pairs of skis we have sold. But it's been a lot over the years. You know, I'll never forget the very first pair we found was a vintage pair I paid $5 for at a house over on Wilson Mills Road. Jason, never forget them, and that's what got us going on the water skis.
Nice.
Thanks. Okay, now this I found at the flea market that the Munson Fire Department puts on every year in our area. It was a whole $1, and I said, "Oh, this has got to sell." I said, "This is just, you know, too unique." And I paid $1 for it, and I took it. I had a sale going, and it sold for $71.80.
Well, you were asking 69. So
wait, did I group this with something else? Yeah, let me think.
That's impressive.
You know what,
I sold for more, but I like.
No. It was $61.80. My bad. $61.80. Yep.
No box, Coach. Just shrinks wrap the skis together.
That's right.
They take a funny. You know, not everything has to be in a box. As a heads up.
We have never sold. I've never packaged skis in box ever.
He is sold a little short for water skis.
That's cute. Oh, what could this be?
No way. You sold water skis and M.A. Hadley? I don't believe you.
Yeah, I know. I did pay $5 for the casserole and took a best offer of $35 on that one.
See, this is where you should be definitely doing a pick collage. Have they all gone?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Come on, slacker.
Yeah, I know.
That's the kind of stuff you can do while you're on the couch. Work up your pick collages for tomorrow's listings.
You are so right. That is a good point. Real good point. But I've sold a lot. I pulled this one out, everybody, but I have sold quite a few.
See, think about this dress. Look at all this wasted space here. So we do a pick collage with the full dress on the left and then 2 squares. One square would be the tag, and the other square would be the close-up of this badass, never seen before pocket.
I know.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, I love that. And let's see, what did I pay for that Molly 80 dress? $5, and sold it for the $42.99.
I mean, too bad it was extra small.
I know, such a.
It really limits your clientele, because I have never seen a pocket like that on any Hawaiian dress.
I know. Oh, well, this dress. Okay, so these next 4 things went to one person, Jason.
So there's that one.
Yes, that dress, and then I sold these gorgeous palazzo pants. They were really nice, and the cummerbund belt came with it separately. So let's see. So be 5 for the dress, 3 for the palazzo pants. I sold the palazzo pants for 30. Okay. Then the next one was the Malahini vintage dress. I paid $5 for. Sold that for the $49.02. And the last thing is the men's shirt for $5 and sold that for $34.99. So I spent $18 and the 4 items came to $151.01. So that was really good. I love it when they all go to one person, don't you?
Oh yeah. For the future, this is called watercolors, not neon colors.
Oh, is that what I said?
Yeah, you said neon. These aren't really neon. This is called watercolors.
Watercolors. Oh, okay. Well, they were so bright.
Like if you're painting with watercolors, and that's how they would bleed together.
Oh, well, that's good to know. See, Mom got bright because it was so bright. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. All right. Your father looked at me when I picked this up on the sale. He said, "What are you going to do with that?" I said, "Well, macrame sells. It always has been a good seller. We paid a whopping $2 for it, everybody, and I took a best offer of $79."
Now, this is definitely something that isn't a standard size. So this is an actual really good use of the ruler there. The yardstick, whatever it is.
Yeah, yardstick.
Because there's no standard to this. So it really shows how nice and tall it is. Even though you've written it, it still takes some people that visual to see it. So
yeah, that was that was I know Dad couldn't believe we sold it.
Good price too. Sheesh.
Yeah, that was for a $2 investment. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And we always pick up lamps. We do like our lamps. This was a pretty cool lamp with the turquoise base in there. We paid $5 for the lamp, and we did take a best offer of $75.
Good job on putting the light on. Yeah.
Okay. This didn't take too long. This is that Enid Collins purse that I had found down at our cute little store in Hartville that I paid $5 for, and I took a best offer of $52, Jace, on that.
Nice.
Yeah. Showing the difference. Yeah, I've never seen the soft ones before. Okay, now the next 2 items I sold to the same girl, and I'm going to throw this out to you guys. This is a maker. I know you've seen my Bonnie Barrett stuff, which I'll show you again in a little bit. This is Moonlight and Roses, and they make these the cardboard decorations as well. The girl bought this one, and I knew I had another one, and I quick sent her a little note and say, "Hey, if you're interested, I do have another one for Easter." She says, "I am very interested." So don't hesitate to, when you have a couple of things that go with that item that are similar, drop your buyer a note and let them know. And that's happened to me twice now in the last week and a half. So she bought this one, Moonlight and Roses, for $32.99. And then when I told her I had the Easter one, she said, "Oh, that sounds good too." So the next one is the Easter one, and I sold that to her for $23.99. So those both went to the same person, and very, very easy. And of course, I combined shipping for her, and so that was good. Gave her a little rebate on the shipping because it was way over, what she paid me. So yeah, don't forget to do that, everybody. That's always fun. Well, this one blew your dad away too. I found this at the Burton Flea Market. Now that old print, that mod print, that always sells well. You guys might remember back a long time ago, I sold the cushion seats, Jason, of that print. And I think I got like $150 for the old cushion seats. And that's the best way I could display it. I mean, I didn't have any place to hang it, but it was a
You live in the woods.
Well,
you live in the woods. Go find 2 trees near each other.
No, not the way our trees are. It's
not. Yeah, that side yard between you and your neighbor. There's trees tight together.
Kind of. Anyway,
you cannot excuse you have no place. You live in the woods.
Well, we only paid $10 for it, and I took a best offer of $115.
Nice.
So yeah, so that
easy to ship, folds up real nice.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, I've done very well with that. Okay, now we're going to get into our Bonnie Barrett Boardwalk Originals. Been a good year for my Bonnie Barrett stuff. If those of you who were with us back when we did a show on Bonnie Barrett, I decided I had these in my basement and decided, okay, I just don't bring them up and down anymore because going up and down my basement stairs is getting to this old lady. So I said, I might as well sell them. Well, when I started to do my research, as some of you know, these things are worth a lot of money. I was blown away. Jay's mom had no idea the value of these things by Bonnie Barrett. So as I did my research, this was a Valentine one. It's not all that big, but as you can see, I sold it for $295.
Very nice.
Yeah, and hers will be signed and stamped on the back, everybody. And then this is the rabbit. He wasn't in the best condition, and the saving grace on this one. Oh, I ended up selling him for $375. The saving grace was this: they came to pick it up.
Nice.
They lived in Youngstown, which isn't all that far away, and a little over an hour. And I was just, oh, thank God, So I have now sold every Bonnie Barrett mom ever had.
Yoo-hoo.
I had about 10 pieces or so, and they have definitely gave me a great return.
How long have you had them? How old are they?
Let's see, Lisa. I think I've had those. Let me think back. I had them at the old house. We've been here 25 years, so at least 30 years or so.
Yep.
Yep. But they're out there. Just now that you know what to look for. Well, this was going to be part of my haul, but it sold too quick.
How many of these have you sold?
I only sold about 5, 6, 7, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have done very well with these footballs. And I wasn't going to list it right away. And Dad said, "Oh, just go ahead and list it," because there was quite a few of them for sale right now. And I thought, well, but this one was in such nice condition. The tag was in great shape. Cleaned up really very nice. At our local cancer society, they at the end of the month they always have half off. Don't I see this kind of under a table? It wasn't out in the open, and it was under a table, and they had $45 on it, but it was half price day, so I got it for $22.50, and we sold it for $100. And that turned around very quickly, very quickly. So I was pleased with that.
Coach sees a 4-foot Bonnie Barrett snowman on Marketplace for $100.
Wow, that's kind of cheap. Really?
Yeah, I would definitely do some quick research and make sure to use Therapy so you can go back all the way through Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're looking for that for
if you can get $300-400 out of it, I would go.
Yeah,
still cut a Peggy deal. Offer an order.
I mean, check on that, you guys. I mean, I think she's selling it way too, and make her an offer. You never know.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this was also going to be in my haul for you guys today. We got this at an estate auction. It was an old locomotive that we paid $5 for, approximately. It was in a bunch of stuff, and we sold it for the asking price of the $25. I mean, it sold within minutes. Maybe it was a little low, but it was not in that good a condition. So that's why I was a little concerned of putting much more on it. But hey, it sold. We got our money, turned it around, and it paid for the whole lot and then some. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's my scores for you, everybody.
All right, so we are cleaning my office, my assistant and I, because we were switching it over to be a fulfillment center for Tiki bars. And that means a lot of listing. I mean, not that we weren't listing before, but I needed to clean out a whole corner for new shelves for a new client. And so all the tubs that were there were tubs that have been boxed up for 6, 7 years. So we started pulling stuff out. And a couple of things we pulled out were 2 Playboy calendars and a Playboy puzzle. And wouldn't you know, 1968 is the exact same year as 2024. So people were getting a bigger dollar amount if you sold it pre-January. But I still got $24 for it. And we just, used a little Post-it to show off some of the highlights. And what was even better, kind of like Mom was ready to show you guys something in a haul, and it sold so quick. The one picture Crystal didn't take of this is a sealed puzzle. So what they would do is they would put a mini centerfold of what the puzzle was going to be right under the lid.
Oh.
And so she has that picture, but what she should have done is take the lid off to show that it's still sealed with foil. And I said, "Hey, I need you to take that picture. You forgot to take that picture." 2 seconds later, "Never mind, it's sold." No, that's sold. And we put it up for 65. Someone offered me 60 within 30 seconds. I'm like, "Yes, please."
Nice.
Bye. This is all stuff that has been sitting around here. So we're mad dashing to get everything up.
Yeah.
Still sell my videotapes from that huge collection. Here's another $30 for a sealed Wayne's World, right? Sealed?
Wow,
sealed.
wow.
And that was easy to ship media. Okay, this one was a mistake, but it worked out. So I put a bid in on this for $17. I thought it was quality plush. This was an online estate sale auction. I actually went to preview day, which I never do, which I kind of do now all the time. And when I got there, it was the kind you win at the fair. It's got the little little pebbles in it. It's just not thick quality plush. It ain't like FAO Schwartz or Disney.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's still a big elephant, but man. And then I went to look at the tail. Someone had torn it off. It was still there and had dog pee on 2 of the legs. So I get home that night. I've never prayed to baby Jesus to have someone outbid me on an auction, and no one did. So I brought it home, and here's how it looked coming home. I'm on the left. And then the other day, I left in that truck, and I sold it for $30. So with everything, I paid $20. So I made $10, and it took up a lot of room. The sucker's 42 inches tall.
Exactly.
A lot of space in this office. So if you make a mistake, see if you can, if nothing else, break even, because I live in Vegas. Breaking even's a win.
Yeah.
But I got luckily my assistant's handy. She sewed the tail back on. I got all the dog pee cleaned off, and someone was very happy, and they gave me $30. And
well, you did good, actually, really, considering.
Yeah. And that was the last haul with my truck, since I don't have my truck anymore. So thank God I had that truck, because we filled it all up. Okay, still selling Christmas Tiki mugs, and what is it, March now?
Yeah. Gotta love it.
I laughed when they sold 2 nights ago or whatever it was. I'm like, they're still buying Christmas mugs.
Nice. Good price.
Yeah, so I paid $18 for that and sold it for $52.
Nice.
Okay, here's one of my weirder t-shirts. It was for Windows Vista, Microsoft Office, and a thing called Microsoft Press, although I wish my assistant would have pulled out the shirt a little bit better. And I went to Ottawa or Manitoba. Went to Canada for sure. And $55. So you see any old tech shirts. And this one's really plain. Look, there's nothing on the back. It's just this and then this on the sleeve.
Wow.
Back is plain. $55 shipping to Canada.
Man, well, that's a great price.
I paid $3 for it. Now, these look kind of the same size the way I did this real quick, but one's a bigger one, 22-inch, one's a smaller one, 14-inch. And a customer in Germany said, hey, can you throw us together in one lot and make life easy for both of us? So I can get here to Germany. I said, yeah, no problem. So I quickly just grabbed the first picture of each of the listings, put them quick together, sent him the link. He bought it. Super happy. $55 plus shipping to Germany. He was ecstatic. So if you got a customer that it would be easier, instead of like, make this offer, I'll refund some shipping, just quickly combine and make a new listing and just send them the link. And that way, super easy.
Nice. Good money.
You didn't buy my nerd shirt. All right, I bought these a long time ago. They finally sold. They're brand new with tags. Mr. Freeze, who is a villain of Batman. Converse All-Stars. I actually bought them in Atlanta about 3 years ago. And they finally sold for $96. So
remember what you paid for those?
$24.
Okay, that's good. That's great. Yeah. Super.
Okay, so I think 2 hauls ago, or maybe 2 shows ago, or maybe a show ago, I had found the whole spice set of this Lenox Village line in my garage. And I sold it immediately for like $500. So we went to the Goodwill grand opening, my sister and I. She found this for me. The only bummer is it's the rice container with the sugar lid. This container should have had a pink lid. And I was going to try and find the right lid. I'm like, screw it, just throw it up there. And we took a best offer of $75 pretty quick. And it was $8 at Goodwill.
Wow, that's good. That's real good.
I put music in all my videos. I don't know if you can hear it.
Excellent.
Thank you, Goodwill.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, at that same Goodwill, a lot of Jim Beam bottles are cool looking, but not a lot of them garner a lot of money. But this one I'd never seen, like an actual jug. Usually Jim Beam bottles are like a scene of something.
Yeah, that's nice.
And again, just did a video of it bouncing around, going around. A little hillbilly music.
That's cool.
And I paid $5 for it, and I sold it for $90.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Okay, while we're cleaning the house, I found a lot of winter things. So I said, oh shit, we got a San Marcos. Let's get it out of here. Didn't last too long. The fashion colors always do better. And fashion colors being the blues, the pinks, the purples, the reds. Browns are fine. I got an offer of $95. And although it's still March, we are going to come out of winter soon. So anything that's heavy duty, I want to get gone. Sure. So I will definitely take a little bit lesser.
Nice.
Okay, I've been using Poshmark, and it does quite well for me. If you remember, I won a Hawaiian dress at an estate sale auction. It said mostly finished. It was fully finished, And when Stacy picked it up at the auction, she goes, "This is way heavier than a Hawaiian dress." And she went to look. I go, "Throw in the car. We'll look later. Don't show them we're getting a bonus." So this was what's underneath. I bought this dress for $2.50. This mink fur was underneath, and I sold it for $105 on Poshmark. It was free.
Good for you. Good.
So
for
that
you.
was a sweet sale.
Yes.
And then I said I've been finding all the stuff that I hadn't listed before. And I've been using my local apps. So this snowboard I bought for $12 at Savers, and I sold for $150 on Facebook Marketplace. Someone picked it up, and then I have to do no work, all cash, no fees.
Nice. I like that.
All right, back to Poshmark. I had this dress on eBay for a long time, but Posh was definitely the place to go because it sold rather quick for $157. I think I paid about $18 for it.
Wow, nice.
It was this cool vintage dress with this awesome pattern and that fur collar, and definitely vintage. So very cool.
Very cool.
Okay, back to Facebook Marketplace. These skis have been sitting in our guest bedroom for like 4 years. With the bindings, I took a best offer of $200 for them on Facebook Marketplace.
Sweet.
Okay, these were $100 each at Savers, and I went on half off day and got them for $50 each. So I paid $200.
Okay.
And I sold them for $400 to one lady. And the key to this one was these are tall. These are 33 inches tall. So those boxes are big boxes.
Yeah.
You need to have the box you're going to ship these in ahead of time, because when you put the 4 of them in one big cube, they are big. I went to the box store. He goes, "All right, I can sell you the box that you need for $1.90 or $2.50, and I'll size it exactly." I'm like, 60 cents. Now I can size stuff, but that dude does it all day long. And he whipped out his knife and had a size box exactly for me in about 23 seconds. So it was so worth the 60 cents. But yeah, this lady's like, "Can you hold them for me for a week?" I said, "Absolutely." I took them offline, put them back up. She is super excited. This was her childhood, and she is thankful that she got them back.
Yeah, that's always special, for sure.
Okay, I've been selling some killer Tiki mugs. I bought an extra when I visited this bar many, many years ago, and I think they were only like $70 at the time. I took a best offer of $250.
Okay.
But that's the small one, Seal. That's not even big dog. We got big dogs coming. You ready?
Okay.
And this is the great thing about Facebook Marketplace is you can put videos on. Yeah. Just sold this on Friday for $525.
Ouch. That's a beauty.
And so
I'm surprised you partnered with that. I love that one.
Yeah, well, I'm paying off our very expensive business class lay flat seats to and from Europe.
Yeah.
We sold 4 things out of our collection. Already paid for a quarter of our seats. So
that's great.
That was one, and that's not even the big one. How about the big one?
Oh my.
How about $800 for this one?
Woo!
Yeah.
Son of a gun. That's amazing.
If you haven't embraced Tiki mugs yet, see what you're missing. 800, 5 1/4, $250 and 3 mugs.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
A lot of greenbacks.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and I think I paid originally $1.25 for this, so 800 was a nice return on 100 1/4.
Absolutely.
All right, so mine is separated into the usual regular scores and now it's time for our CD and cassette scores of the week. And as always, we start with flipping cassettes. Did I buy the big working fire pot? Huh?
maybe Shag's big fire. Yeah.
I don't know.
What if they
be more specific, Coach? All right. In the way of shelves for a client from 2 weeks ago were some cassettes I was selling for a friend. I already listed all the good ones. And so I said, "All right, Crystal, we don't want to touch these again. So let's make them into lots." So we sorted them all out. So here's our 90s lot. We had 28 cassettes from the 90s, and we got $38. One listing, boom, gone. And all these cassettes sold quick. Nice. Another lot was 38 from the 80s. We got $41, so a little over $1. But most of these cassettes are fairly common. People will buy them in big lots. They've got an old truck or something. They're building a stereo with a cassette player. They don't want to go buy Billy Idol and then Eurythmics and then the Honey Drippers and then Asia. They'll buy a big lot and have an instant 80s collection.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, the big chimney. No, we don't have one yet.
Yeah. That's a beauty, but it's expensive.
All right, and then how about for a single cassette? Paid $3. No, paid $8 for this and sold it for $50. Allison Chains flies on cassette.
That is great.
Okay, this was one of the coolest finds in a long time. This is Friday the 13th, part 5, The New Beginning. And what's unique about this, besides very cool blue vinyl, the composer autographed it and wrote the music for Kill, Kill, Kill. Oh. And it's on its way, or it went to Germany for $95.
Nice.
And I paid 25 for it. And I thought, what a cool thing. The ones that sold before, no one had seen an autographed one, so I definitely priced it on the high side.
Gotcha.
Okay, who knows Pucifer?
Not Mom.
Show of hands. Impress me more. The lead singer of Pucifer is the lead singer for 2 other bands. What 2 other bands does the lead singer of Pucifer sing for? Now, while we're talking, I paid $24 for this not too long ago, like maybe 3 weeks, and it sold for $73 just this weekend. I have to ship it Monday morning. All right, I knew Annette would. Shout it out, Annette. Which 2 bands does the lead singer of Pucifer sing
Give
for?
it to us, Annette. Let's hear it.
It's my mom's favorite band.
Oh, I'm sure.
While we're waiting for that answer, Steve Hackett was from, okay, that's half of it. He's lead singer of Tool. Yeah, John, there's money in cassettes. Tool and Perfect Circle. Good job, Annette. So Steve Hackett was in Genesis, and this was a solo album of his, but it was a test pressing. So what they would do is they would do a test pressing, then go play it on a record player, see how it sounded. This is the little piece of paper that went with it to tell, the release date, the label it's on, the revision date, and all that stuff. So nerd collectors love this stuff, especially if you're a fan of this artist.
Wow.
And sold it for, took a best offer of $100.
Nice.
How about Pink? I paid $75 for this record, and most people are like, are you insane? No, because I sold it for $200. Yeah. But I knew it would sell for $200, so I got no problem paying $75 when it's going to sell for $200.
Now, why does that one make it so expensive?
It was a very short run of it, and so if people want the exclusive Target on opaque red, they didn't sell a lot of them because they only just did these short exclusive runs at Target.
Got it.
So nowadays, when you go to find it, it's going to cost you a pretty penny.
And if you haven't seen Pink in concert and she's coming near you, don't miss her. She's fantastic.
All right. Now, usually I just go up, up, and up. This one, we're going to back up a little bit. So I paid $50 for this Predator soundtrack on vinyl, and I did sell it for $100. But the strange thing that week was... And now we go from flipping cassettes to flipping CDs. I also paid $50 for Predator on CD and sold that for $150 all in the same week.
Yes.
So if you haven't written down Predator yet on both vinyl and CD, you're missing out. So get that written down. I have sold the Predator soundtrack on both forms many, many, many times.
Huh. That's amazing.
Okay, Beavis and Butthead. I am Cornholio. This is just a promo single from their TV show, I think. Was it the movie? Movie. So this is a White Zombie song and has Beavis and Butthead introducing it. But I got $24 for essentially a 1-song CD.
Amazing.
There's 4 tracks, but it's the same track over and over. One time without Beavis and Butthead, one time with it at the front, one time with them at the end. All right, Engelbert Humperdinck. Woo!
Still sells? Oh my God.
I picked up this little box set for $12 and sold it for $50. I can sell White Zombie. I can sell Engelbert Humperdinck. I can sell it all.
Good God.
How about Dixie Chicks? Now, if you don't know, the lead singer of Dixie Chicks died about a month ago. No, not Natalie Maines. The original lead singer, who is this brunette right here in the middle. She was the lead singer on 2 albums. And I thought, when she died that day, I go, I think I have one of those in my collection, and then got sidetracked. So she had passed. It had been about 2 weeks, which she wasn't a huge celebrity because after this, she didn't do anything famous. But I thought, oh, shoot, did I miss the window? Threw it up there and got $56 for it still. So I was very happy.
Good job. Yes.
Yeah, when somebody passes away, that's when you want to list their stuff. Okay, there are special kinds of CDs. This is called a super audio CD. Only can be played on super audio players. It's like a CD player on steroids. It puts it in either 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound, so it's actually engineered to play in all the speakers and really envelop you in the music. I find these all the time. There's also things called DVD audios. This is Joe Satriani, an amazing guitar player. This came in on a estate sale lot. I think I paid $3 a disc for, and I took a best offer of $60.
Nice.
No way! You found a mini disc yesterday? Oh, wait, where'd that go? I love mini discs when I find them. So cool. That didn't last too long. All right, Christmas CDs are still selling.
Wow.
This is, kind of a bootleg, kind of not, but it's in that gray area where no one's gonna bug me. And so this is a Christmas album from the Beatles. And I saw it at Christmas. I paid $20 for it. $20 for it. And I sold it just a couple weeks ago for $100 US. And it's going off to Germany. And last two before we get to our haul. Don't overlook the Polynesian section. This Sons of Hawaii, I paid $12 for it. Still sealed. Sold it for $100 on eBay.
Good.
And Gong was a psychedelic band from the 60s. This is a box set of their music. I did pay $50, but as you can see, I did sell for $125. So I cleared about $60 profit. That's why I'm not afraid to buy $50 CDs.
That's really
because
good.
One sale puts $60 in your pocket. It's easy.
Yep.
Plus, you use a rewards credit card. You get your extra airline miles. You're spending more money. You're not getting Peggy cores, although I would love to find it for a quarter. But I found it for 50 and I made 60.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Yep, for sure.
All right.
All right.
We would normally show you a picture, but since we don't have anything ready.
Sorry, gang. I can't believe neither one of us thought about it.
Never even thought about it.
No, I know. Good Lord. All right. You want Mom to start?
Yeah. Let me find your haul.
Okay. We've been a lot of estate auctions, everybody, again, because, not too many garage sales out there, but they are coming because our weather's been so light, So I picked this up. This is brand new. It's a Sonoma, and it's the votive lights, to put on your table. I mean, I was almost tempted to keep this, but I only spent 50 cents on it, and they're selling for $25. So I'll be putting that up. Okay. Then, speaking of Peggy quarters, these were a quarter each. They're the camel. Here, I'll just use the one. Camel a mug. Genuine taste. I paid 25 cents each. I'm going to sell them together for $18.99. Yeah, and these sell. I've seen 2, 4, 6.
Nice.
Your dad picked these up, Jace. These are old folding rules, everybody. Wood ones. And we paid. What did we pay? 50 cents, and we put them up for $30. The old folding rules, everybody. So I don't know if anybody else has ever, gone for that or not. Okay, I got to turn this on. Hopefully it'll work. Let me see here. Oh, not quite. It got stuck. Hold on, everybody. There we go.
All right, Tamara, I pay the extra fee to have my items on eBay international sites. Not to eBay, I don't. I pay a service called Web Interpret that does it for me. And it takes all my listings and puts them on 9 different international sites.
All right, I picked up a couple of pumpkins. Nice. This was different, guys. I've never seen one like this. It's got like a torch thing inside,
yep,
Jace?
That's cool.
Like that. So that I got this one, and this one also lights up. Trendsetters, everybody, in case you want the name. This one also lights up. Just not going to plug it in. But I paid on the pumpkins. I paid $1 each. The one with the quirky-looking thing, I sell them for $25 and $20 on these. I never pass up pumpkins, everybody. They always do well for me, always. So let me turn this guy off. He'll be humming the whole time we're working here. Okay, then this was in a lot that this was in the lot with the train that we sold. It's a fishing rod. Okay. This rod expands, Jason. It's one of those expandable things here. Okay, this is a Trimark Corporation by Garcia Mitchell. It's a spinning reel. We paid $3 for it. I have it up for $30. I mean, I wouldn't buy these things, but Dad picks up different stuff than I do, so that that always makes it interesting because we both look for different things. And let me get this down and out of the way. He also picked this up.
You should walk down by the swamp and pretend Dad's fishing in it and get a picture of him holding the rod.
That would be cute. We pick up this barbecue set, which is an older vintage piece for $3, but they're selling for around $35.
Nice.
Right? Yeah, can you believe that? Okay. Well, I found some that I don't have in my collection. All right, I found some pottery at an estate sale. Yeah, the small one and the big one. I am listing them separate. This is Greenfield Village pottery, everybody. The artist's name is Ryan Foray. The large one, they are marked on the bottom. I don't know, you can't really see it there. It's very tiny, but they are both marked on the bottom. The large one, let's see, I paid $6 for the large one and $5 for the small one. I'm going to sell the large one for $70 and the smaller one for $50. Okay, redware still selling well.
Want to give a little shout out to my honey. Hi, honey.
Is she home?
She's driving home. She's listening on the iPad in her car.
Okay. All right, then we.
Oh, that's nice.
I know, this is a beauty. At a garage sale, quite heavy, Chase. Quite heavy.
Yes, a quarter.
Yeah, no. $5. We did pay $5, but I have it listed for $79. Everybody, quite a nice piece there.
Now this one, did you put a video?
I can't remember. I think we did.
Definitely put a video, and I would put a light source behind it because that'll look so much better.
Okay.
With a lamp sitting behind it.
Okay, then we'll probably have.
Yeah, that'll really jazz it up.
Okay.
Were those considered redware?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Peg's budget has increased. By the way, everything you see except for a couple things I'm going to show you is for sale. So if you like anything, we're happy to cut you a deal. Just message me or message my mom, and we'll get it. We'll get a deal done.
Okay. All right.
A lot of lamps here, Seal.
I know. At our local American Cancer Society, they had their 50% off day, and we go rolling in there. This lampshade was marked 1979. I do have a video of this because the little bee plays a lot. I'd have to wind it up. I don't want to hear it playing a lot. So that was $4. Okay. And besides that one, let me see. I got to reach over. Hold on, gang.
We're reaching already.
Okay. Then there's this one that we paid $4 for.
Oh, does that go around?
This goes around.
Oh, that is awesome.
And so we did do a video on that. See, I don't want to wind it up tight, otherwise it's going to keep going.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
But it does go, and paid $4 for that. So I got $40 on each of the lamps, you guys. And this lampshade is marked, let's see, 1974, Jason.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, those are great.
So I think these will sell. Okay, let me put that down. All right. Okay, let me see if I've got everything full here. Okay. All right, I did pick up a couple of scrubs at the Cancer Society. And the only reason I bought these because one's a 3X and one's a 4X. And they were on sale at half price, which is $2 a piece. So, and I list my scrubs between $15 and $18, everybody. So on versus scrubs. Then, this is a beauty. I did pay some bucks for this. This is a vintage Rice Krispie cookie jar. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was celebrating the 100th anniversary of Rice Krispies, and then it's got that marking on the bottom, everybody. Okay, and we did pay some big bucks for this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I spent $25 on it, but I've got it listed for $75.
Nice. Okay. $25. What is happening?
I know.
Is that 1,000-fold from a quarter?
Just like you said, sometimes you gotta, Okay.
100-fold.
Friday, we were down at Hartville at my cute little store that I don't know many people know about. But if you found anything with a black tag, it was 75% off. So, of course, Mom's digging. I just put this up, this vintage Easter sweater.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look, and this is a beauty, you guys.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, it's by the Sweater Loft out of New York, and it says USA on the tag. And I ended up paying $2 for this, and I've got it listed for $45.
You got to put cottagecore in your title, and it definitely should be on Poshmark too.
Okay, cottagecore in the title.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Eastern cottagecore. That's got to be a thing, right, everybody?
Okay, I will do that. It is a medium, and it's in really nice condition. Really nice condition. Okay.
Granny core. Sorry, Granny core.
Granny core. Okay.
Yeah.
I will put that in there. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, that's my Granny core. Thank you, guys.
Then I always do well whenever I find them. I don't think I've ever passed up a Quacker Factory, guys, because I've sold every one I've ever had. This is a nice cardigan sweater. It has an attached tank top to it. Whoops, I can show this here to you. See, it does open, okay? And so it's got the attached tank. So it's really quite pretty. So if you want to open this all the way, you've got the tank top underneath. This is a large. I bought it for $2 1/4, and I've got it up for $22.99. But don't pass up Quacker Factory. They always sell. Okay. Then there was a lady there. Well, she had a ton of flamingo stuff. This is a flamingo flag. Flags cost a lot of money when you go to buy flags. I don't know if anybody's ever priced them, but they're $30, $35, to buy a flag. This is a flamingo one, like brand new, everybody, that I paid a whopping $1 for it, and I got it up for $20, $19.99.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'd keep it, but I've got enough flags going into my area. Okay, then, this I picked up for $1/4 at a garage sale. Speaking of Rice Krispies, this is one of the vintage Rice Krispie bowls. And it's got, I think, got the marking on the back. Yeah. And who remembers? Who are these guys' names? Who remembers? Anybody?
Dopey, Sneezy, and Doc.
Yeah. I paid $1/4, got it up for $9.99.
Yay, quarter.
Quarter. Yeah, Peggy quarters. Okay.
Yay, quarter.
All right, this was at an estate sale, hanging on the wall, and it was half price day. And nobody wanted to buy this. This is on the third day, Jason, the third day of the estate auction.
Nice, yeah, that's great read.
Yeah, it's a beauty. I paid $2 for this, you guys. It was a whopping $4, but I'm going to sell this for around $25. That's really nice, I thought. All right, do you want to take over, honey?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right. Let's see how quickly Mom knows what I'm about to show her.
Oh, geez.
Let me take myself off for a second. Nope. There we go. All right. I'll come up from below.
All right.
All right. How quick does Mom know what this is?
Oh, I know.
What is it?
Nassau Royale decanter.
It's a big one.
Woo! Beauty.
Now, he's got some, I don't know what happened to his legs.
Yeah, it could be dishwasher.
Could be.
Yeah.
He'll need a cork, which I'll get. But yeah. Do not pass up any Nassau Royale bottles that are of the Bobby, no matter what size. They all sell.
Well,
and guess who thrifted this? Not me.
Who?
Well, if not me.
Well, your helper?
No.
Stacy?
Yep.
No kidding. Where'd you find it?
She was in an antique mall, and she thrifted this. And that'll sell for at least $100.
Yeah, easy.
She thrifted
they don't need the Nassau Royale anymore, Jason, so they got to be worth more money all the time.
And this scarf.
Oh, nice.
How cool is that scarf?
I don't know if I'd sell that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. You don't find too much warm weather or cold weather wear of rum stuff.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's really cool. Really cool.
All right. So at an estate sale auction, picked up a couple things for myself. You'll know why in a second. Boom. Look at that.
Oh, he's a beauty.
He was a planner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He got a little hole in the bottom. Still got the Japan stickers.
Gotcha.
So he was a beauty. And he came with this one right here. Those will just stay here in the office. For those of you who don't know, my whole office is creepy clowns. So if you work here, you got to appreciate creepy clowns. And then in a different lot was this chalkware ship, which we'll call a pirate ship. And this is a fine addition to our collection, but I really wanted it for this other piece. And I think these two together I paid like $12 for.
Okay.
How about this wrought iron doorstop?
Ooh, that's nice. That's a really nice one.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So I definitely wanted that for that. Now, as I said, I've been going to this preview couple hours before the auction starts because I'm gathering more information. And one thing about me is I'm a big dude who has a big head. So when I go to buy hats, hats say one size fits all. That's bullshit. Because some of them don't fit my head. Well, when I find a hat that's kind of fun and can be used for fun parties and stuff, and it's actually a smidge too big, I am excited.
Uh-oh. What'd you get?
Look at this. Hey, cowgirl.
That's you.
It's cardboard.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Abs blue ribbon, cardboard hat. And it's so big, I can go. I'll get my glass out here. Yeah. I can go low. Hello?
Oh, yeah. That's you. You don't sell that.
So next country show we go to, I'm definitely wearing this hat. Yeehaw!
I love it.
And no one bid on me. Bid against me. This was like $5. How cool is that?
I like it. Mom likes it, especially PBR. Yeah. That's
all right. Estate sale auction. I paid. No one bid. I think I paid $5. This is Disney's Home on the Range.
Ooh, nice.
And it works. And the last one was sold for $73.
Beauty.
And the crazy thing was, this estate sale, this person was an antiques dealer. Here were all her tags.
Oh, yeah.
And there was so much stuff in the house. The company that's doing it had taken them a whole month, like 3 or 4 weeks to do the whole house. And she only had 30 on this to begin with. I got it for $5, and it's going to sell in the $70 range.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, don't say anything, Seal.
All
right. Who knows what shell this is? Because this is a big one.
That is a beauty.
Because one of our first shows, or our first show, was all about seashells, and seashells are good money, and you find them in thrift stores and garage sales all the time.
Yep.
But you got to buy the good, like with anything. Who knows what this is? Dun, da, da, da. You got to be more specific than that, Coach.
I was just going to say, same thing, more specific.
That's like saying dog. No, I want to know the breed.
There's a special.
You can't get away with saying dog. I want to know the breed. It's a very specific shell.
You got the loss.
And I paid $7 for this, and I'm probably going to sell it because I have a few others.
Yeah.
You're 2/3 of the way there, Annette.
Yep.
You're 2/3 of the way there. There's one word missing. But I'll probably get about $50 for this.
Yep. That's a beauty.
If it would have been more orange, it's a little faded. The more orange, or depending on the shell, or the more pink, prettier of the inside, the more money you can get. This one's a good size, decent orange, but not great orange.
The other thing that makes these shells more valuable that I never kept is what they call the foot.
Yeah.
The foot is the part that covers over the creature that lives inside.
It would sit right here
and sit right there. And so if you ever find them with the foot, they're worth even more money.
There you go. Florida horse conch.
Hey, you got it in that. That's it.
All right. You want to see I think the tiniest tiki I've ever thrifted?
Oh, my. Okay, sure.
Here's a $1 bill.
Okay. Oh, my.
That is a tiny tiki.
Yeah, is that like a
Marcasian tiki?
Marcasian, yeah.
Got a little Warhammer.
I like it.
Yeah, but that's a tiny. And this sale, I was buying a couple of things. The guy goes, "I'll just take that."
Yeah.
Because I bought a Holy Grail. It's sitting right here. I'll show you all in a minute. Talk about a cool thing to find for someone like Stacy and I, or if my mom found it. How about a make your own tiki mug at home kit? And I had 20% off. So, I got it like $4. It's a pirate ship, a skull, and a pirate. And you get this, and it shows you how to paint them.
Are you going to sell it or make them? You guys
No, we're going to definitely make them.
Oh, good.
Make them our own.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be definitely part of your culture.
I'm like, what? I got to make it home tiki kit? That is awesome.
I never even knew they had that.
All right. Let me show you this, and then I'll send it back to you.
Okay.
We walked into Broadacre Swap Meet, which is our version of a flea market here. It's more swap media than flea market, meaning you can buy oranges and repaired vacuum cleaners and parakeets and underwear and socks, but there is some used stuff. And I walked up to a booth, and in a pile, and I said, "Quick, how much were all these old concert stubs?"
Oh, wow.
And he goes, $30. And I got so excited, I forgot to negotiate. I walked away and I go, why did I negotiate? But so I paid $30, and here are the ones I just pulled out to show you some examples. This Eagles one from 1980 will sell for $30.
Oh, wow. Wow.
This Oingo Boingo one from 1990 will sell for about $30.
Good Lord.
This Eric Clapton from 75 will sell for about $20.
That is
amazing.
amazing.
That one and that one. This Beach Boys from 1974 will sell for about $25, $30.
Yike. Saw them at Jogga Lake for nothing when I was a kid.
This is King Crimson and Poco, 1974. No one has had this ticket stub.
Wow.
So I'm thinking at least $25. And then two of the bigger ones. The Stones from 75 at the Gator Bowl will get me about $50.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it's only half of it, this Pink Floyd will sell for about $90.
Oh boy. Nice.
So I should have negotiated. And then still I have the rest of these. Okay.
Yeah.
I will make handy money on that lot.
Yes, you will.
Yeah. And that was the first booth we walked in. Talk about coming out the gate swinging.
Where was this?
The Broadacre swap meet, our swap meet here.
Yeah. Wow. Good for you. Good for you.
Make them and then sell them. Now we'll put them into the collection. All right. What you got, Seal?
All right. Okay. All right. So going back to my black lined goodies. This is a vintage Lawrence Kazar. It's only a small, but I hate to pass up that brand name here. Here, I'll show it to you guys. This is always a good one, everyone. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. But it's a Christmas sequin chopper poinsettias, quite pretty. Like this was $2.55, everybody. So I will probably put this up around $55, and in beautiful condition. Beautiful condition. Okay. Let me hold these up. Okay, we were at the flea market in Hartville, and this guy has these all sitting on top of his table. I think you all should know what these are.
I would use them for records.
That's right. That's what these are.
They use them for files too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but these definitely for albums. And Jason, I paid $5 for all three. Oh, I gotta step out of my way. Oh. And I'm going to sell them separately, and they bring about $15 each. So nice. Yeah, so that was.
Why don't you put them up for a multi quantity? Maybe someone wants two.
Well, that could be.
They're the same thing. So put a quantity of two, and then they can buy two.
Yeah.
Because what's nice is they can go into each other, and they're no different size, really.
All right. So we go to this estate sale. It's the third day, everybody. Remember, you don't have to be there on the first day to find goodies. You just don't. And this is going to tell you why. Okay. We have a TV tray. You all know you do. This is probably the number one sale. Now, it's only a single. Don't pass up singles ever. Okay? I paid $2.50 for this, and this is going to sell for around $25. Just the single. Okay?
So I have all my concert stubs too, everybody, and I've got about 2,000 in a box. Mm-hmm. And I started thinking about it recently. I'm like, that's a lot of money. There's a lot of rare shows I went to. And I thought, all right, I'll digitize them. Take the pictures. You can put them in a folder on your phone. You'll always have them. But make the money now. People are collecting these concert stubs. Make that money now.
Wonder if Uncle Nino had all of his, Jace.
I don't even know.
I know. That would have been something. Okay, then there's this TV tray.
Oh, wow.
I have two of these. Yeah, this is the hydrangeas, you guys. So I paid $5 for the pair, and I'm going to put these up for $44.99. Okay. All right, I have to get up and get another one.
Mom's walking out of shot again.
All right. Okay.
Come back, Mommy.
Coming. Okay. This one is on the stand. There.
Okay.
It's upside down, but it's on the stand, and there are 4 of them, and they were listed for $8 for the 4 and the stand.
Wow.
I know. $4, you guys. Half price, or $8 for half. Not half price. They marked them way down. I think they had $25 on them to start with. I would have bought them for $25. So they were $8, and I've got those listed for $135. Okay.
On a call a couple of weeks ago, I went to 3 in a week.
Okay, at the same estate sale, this was half price. This is a Santa suit.
Oh, cool.
And it's a gorgeous Santa suit, Jason. And we got the beard, very thick, material here. So I ended up paying $15 for it, but I'm going to list this for around $100, maybe more. The Santa suits that are of good quality sell for good money, and it's in really, really nice condition. So that's a first for Mom. Okay.
She's going deeper into her office.
Okay, here it is. I only
brought you bought a water ski. I don't even believe it.
Yeah. Now this has got some scratchies on it, but that's okay. This is which one is this one? Anyways, we paid $5 for the pair, and these will sell for about $90. They're not as good as some of the other ones. I have another pair, but I'll save those for another time. Okay. Don't pass up your water skis. All right. Okay.
Wow, an Abbott ticket. That's awesome. And hence your name, Super Trooper.
All right. I picked this up.
Nicole, you were pregnant with a 33-year-old?
Salt Lake City Olympics vest. Jace, I paid $2 for it. Got it up for $20. Solid blue vest. And it is a size large. And it even has the tag says Salt Lake 2002 on it. Okay.
Just a little tease. I got a Holy Grail Tiki thing coming up this is the 8th one I have found. Stay tuned for that awesome bolo.
All right. Then I found these blouses at this estate sale. They were only $2, but
I like them.
Yeah, the brand name is PGB, and they do rhinestones in there. I don't know if you can see the rhinestones. It is Christmas trees.
Yeah.
But, someone's. I don't know if these are home done. And this one is with fishes.
I like those shirts.
Yeah, aren't those pretty? They're like brand new, you guys. I don't know if anybody ever even worn these things with the little fishy on the back. But then there's the rhinestones scattered throughout. So I'm going to put these up for $30, and I paid $2 for them. Okay, now here's my favorite, Jace. I've been looking at this. It's a cute little store that I like in Hartville. And it just, it was more, it was up for $69. And I thought, I'm not going to spend that. Well, I walk in the other day. Look at this vintage dress.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Yeah.
Hello, Easter Sunday.
Yeah, it is a beauty. It was black lined for 75% off. I ended up paying $17 and I put it up for $75. No, yeah, $75. It's in gorgeous condition, everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it's a size 13, by the way. It is marked. And there was no brand name, though. They had the size marker there in the do not or dry clean only tag, but that was it.
What size were those shirts, Bob?
Larges, I get everybody.
Okay. As I said before, everything except for the things I'm keeping are for sale. So if you want to see something you like, hit us up. We will make you.
All right, I got 2 more things, JT.
Okay. And I got a few more, and then we'll call it.
All right. If anybody's Irish and is looking for Irish blocks, I picked these up for $1, and I've got them listed for $19.99. So if anybody needs blocks, there's those. All right. Now, you got my picture I sent you, right? That's my last item. That'll be my last item. All right. So we're bidding and looking at the stuff at this auction, and your father sees these things, and I'm going, oh my God! All right. So here we have a case of Crown Royal. Can you see that?
Yeah. Back up a little bit.
Okay.
So what's in it?
Okay. So what's in it is Crown Royal bottles.
That's a different shape.
Yeah, it's got the handle.
Oh, it's the handle. That's why.
It's got the handle. Okay.
So a case of empty bottles with a handle.
Correct. We didn't buy 1 case. We bought 6 cases. But your father and his brilliant ideas. I'll tell you the price in a minute. Already put one together and has made it into a lamp.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he went and got the kit and put the light on and made it into a lamp. And we've got this one up. So 36 bottles with the cases. We paid $1.
$1. That's less than a Peggy quarter.
$1. The bottles come out, Dad says, to 3 cents a piece.
Now, have you looked at what the bottles are by themselves?
Yeah, around $20.
Just empty.
Just empty.
And what do you think you're going to get for the lamp?
Well, I think we put it up. We put it up for $30 or $35. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll keep you posted. You know.
Now, are those boxes old? Are those boxes worth some money?
They might be because the guy had them piled up in the basement. And I said, "What are we going to do with these things?" He says, "Well, maybe we'll try lamps." But I said, "But maybe." We'll be able to, just sell the bottles and the cases. I think I'm going to put up a case with the 6 bottles.
Yeah, I would try that too. Yeah.
Try that and see.
Since you have so many. Since you have so many to experiment with.
Oh, I know. And we even have a bunch of extra Royal Crown bags. So I'm going to throw the bag in with, some of these. So we've got a bunch of different things that we can do with them. But I said, oh my God, there we are loading all these cases in the car. Us old 80-year-olds, loading them up.
Hey, you didn't try and haggle them down from $1?
No, it was an auction.
Oh, okay.
Nobody was bidding and nobody was bidding. And Dad said, well, bid the $1. So I bid the $1 and we won it.
There you go.
Yes. Now, do you want to show them the picture of the last thing?
No, we'll say that to the end.
Oh.
And then another tease. Mom's last thing is so big she has to send me a picture.
Okay.
All right. So this next one includes a... And now it's time for Close Encounters of the Thrifty Kind. Okay, this really caught my eye in the planter section. This horse here, that's the artist.
Oh, wow.
From Italy.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Had a coupon, so it was about $9.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, okay, I can't find, and I was on eBay and WorthPoint and Terapeak and Google Italy to look around there.
Uh-huh.
I can't find this horse. He's done a bunch of other stuff. So I'm gonna try it for $100. And as I walk by this couple who obviously also resell, and I wasn't talking with them. I didn't give them eye contact.
Yeah.
The wife, all bitchy, goes, "Oh, you bought the broken horse." And I'm like, did I miss something? Which I had seen. There was a chip under the tail, and there's a chip on the bottom. But when you display it, you don't see either thing.
Yeah.
Ain't no one going to give a shit about that
No.
because this bull is impossible to find. I might be the only one that owns this bull in the world. And it's a big sucker.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Who said that? Tammy. Are you sure that's not a burro and not instead of a horse?
Oh, yeah, it's probably a burro. I wasn't even thinking of that, but thank you guys.
Yeah.
Burro mule. But, just condescending. Like, I wasn't asking you for your opinion. And guess what? I bet you I make $100 off it. I hope I find you again.
You're right.
Okay, a couple of records I bought. I paid $20 at a garage sale, but I'm going to get $100 for this Oingo Boingo record. It's a double record. Gatefold. Nice. Great shape.
Mm-hmm.
I bought this next record solely to frame the cover. I have never seen this record seal. I don't think you have either, because this is a great cover.
Oh, that really is. Oh, yeah. Never seen that one, honey.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, yeah.
This is one of those records where I don't even know what the music is. Could be good, could be bad. No one cares. People would buy it for this cover, and I even bought it, and it's torn in half because I want to frame this and hang this up in the Den of Sin.
Absolutely.
Okay. This Ace Frehley solo record's not in the greatest of shape. I think I ended up paying like $1 for it, but what I bought really was the insert. Now, it came with a poster originally. The poster wasn't there, but this insert will give you at least $20 right here.
Nice.
Because inserts tend to get lost along the way. So, Kiss records, Cheech and Chong records, all those records, a lot of them had things inside of it, fun stuff.
Gotcha.
So you want to look. And I didn't even look up these prices because I was getting such a good deal, but I got 3 Paul Abdul 12 inches. Paul's been busy doing stuff, so I haven't looked them up yet, but I thought I would put them together in one lot, unless, of course, one's worth a shit ton of money by itself.
Yeah.
All right.
Isn't she touring again, I think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cheech and Chong, there's Cheech and Chong. And so this one, the car pulls out.
Oh, cool.
All right. See all that cool stuff there?
Yeah.
And the cool thing, what I liked about this even more than just the record, look at the Montgomery Ward price tag.
Oh my gosh, that is cool.
Someone will pay dearly for that because it'll bring back memories from when they shopped at Montgomery Ward for their music. And then what was even better than the Ace Frehley was Kiss Love Gun, the original release. And inside this one, okay, so the sleeve's in good shape, the vinyl's in good shape. But what you don't normally see, and what'll bring the bigger money, yeah, the order form for goodies.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool.
It's great shape, too.
Yeah.
So that'll bring me a lot of money.
Good.
All right, couple pieces of clothing real quick. 501 XXs. I don't know why they're a little bit different than 501s, but they get good money. And this is a big size, 48-32. I paid $9.50 for them, but probably going to get about $40.
Nice.
Max Boxer is a brand of shirts. They're not the greatest brand, but when you find anything Christmas and Hawaiian, any Santa stuff,
that's good.
You grab it. That was $4.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, anytime you find a cowboy Western jacket, doesn't really matter the brand. Brand helps. This is Triple C Western wear, but it's the corduroy jacket with the yoke. The yoke is that part.
Yeah, looks good.
Got the patches.
Nice.
And the leather buttons. Ta-da! These are all the things that cowboys still want to wear. So grab those when you see them. I did pay $12 for it.
Oh, well, you'll get good money for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this sport coat, I'm not exactly sure. I must have looked up something. I'm like, I'm not exactly sure why I bought it. But I think I must have looked it up because I paid $10 for it. But it's a Hart and Scheffner marks. They make really nice coats.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So this one, I had to have looked it up because I was like looking at it like, why did I buy this? But it's a good looking coat. It's a 2-button coat, great plaid, $12, and I think I can get about $50 out of it. All right, this looks quite dorky, doesn't it?
Oh no! Wait a minute. Could that be for the golfers?
No, you're on the right track.
Okay.
Actually, it's on the buttons. It's so cool. So we see if we can get him to focus.
Can't quite make it out.
I'm having a hard time figuring out where I'm
going.
It's a W for
Westchester. No. The dog kennel thing. Oh, Wimbledon. Oh man.
Cool. Yeah, that was at Savers for like $3, and I figure I got it, but no one noticed it.
Huh?
So I was like, I will. Yes. Good job, Karen. Wimbledon.
Man, very nice.
All right. Forever 21 did a line of jeans with Marilyn Monroe.
Oh wow.
And these are like $50 jeans. So I paid $10 for them at Buffalo Exchange.
Oh God, yeah, you and your good Buffalo Exchange. Yep.
Off the same pant rack, Loudmouth.
Ooh.
These were only, I think, about 14. Loudmouth is a great golfing brand that John Daly wears a lot. There's the logo. And you always get 50 to more because some of the styles got retired. And then I got 2 more things after 2 shirts. Okay, I would have picked this up anyway. It's the Thunderbirds on a Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, wow.
But it's the actual Thunderbirds line. I didn't know they had a line of their own Hawaiian shirts.
Oh, no kidding. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, so that was a cool Hawaiian shirt. And then, okay, where are my teenagers from the 80s? I know Annette's here. This was a very small clothing brand. What I mean small was they didn't last a long time. I loved them. I had a lot of clothes by them. And I don't ever find it thrifting hardly at all. I'm so bummed the tag was cut out. But it's still Fido Dido.
Oh, my God.
Who had Fido Dido clothes? I had a Fido Dido shirt.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. That guy is Fido Dido right there.
Oh, we got a few. We got a few.
Ringer tee, but someone cut the tag. I mean, you can Fido Dido. So
yeah.
All right, 2 more things, then we'll show Mom's big thing. All right, how am I going to do this? I feel like how am I going to do this?
I know. I mean,
I paid 45. Oh, You have a Phytodino water bottle. Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
I paid $45 for all of this. You ready?
Okay. Uh-oh.
Let me pull this out of the way for a second. This is all ephemera from the Osmonds when they were young.
Oh, wow.
So they had a magazine called Osmond Spotlights.
Look at that.
This is crazy. Can't find this bag anywhere.
Wow.
So this bag might be some stupid money because I can't find one.
Yeah.
And then they played at the Tropicana.
Man.
Not real autographs, but there they are. Like how cute Jimmy was. And then just seeing how young they are in the back of all this stuff.
Look.
And a bunch of posters cut out from stuff. What else we got here? And they called it. Okay. So
he's one and a hell of an entertainer. I've seen him a couple of times. Fantastic.
I paid $45 for all of that.
Uh-huh.
And this alone is worth $60.
What do you got? What do you got?
Donny Osmond 3-ring binder.
Oh my God.
In great shape too.
Look at that.
Yeah. So what I'll probably do is lot some of the stuff, maybe some of the magazines, the posters together. Oh yeah, people love Osmond stuff. I mean, they had one of the longest running what do you call it? Residencies at the Flamingo in the last 20 years down here.
I saw them the one year. The show blew me away. It was so good. So
okay,
good.
We got 2 things left.
Okay.
My Holy Grail and Mom's Giant Thing. So I'll show my Holy Grail first, and we'll end on Mom's Giant Thing.
All right.
So this is a Holy Grail. There was an artist in the 60s and 70s, I think was kind of his heyday. I'm sorry, I'm so thirsty. These steroids I'm on, it just make me so thirsty. Yeah.
Mom hasn't had much in her tummy, so I'm sipping on my water.
August Holland, he made art that everyone had in their homes. And his art was bought at Sears and places like that for like $12.99. With all the art he did, he probably did hundreds and hundreds of pieces, only did 3 Tiki pieces. This is the most common of the 3, yet still commands like $350, $400. Tons of Tiki people have never found one, and they get mad at me because this is number 8 that I found. I've got one hanging, obviously, but I've sold and or traded the rest. So this is called August Holland Pearl of Wisdom.
I cannot believe you keep finding them. I just can't believe it.
Now, there's an even crazier story. I'm going to show you the whole thing here.
It's such a beauty.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
Yeah.
The crazier thing is, where I bought it was an estate sale from a guy who has a booth in a vintage antique mall, and he cut me a deal for $125, and I know damn well that it sells for $350, and so I'm like, yes, please, I'll take it for $125.
Wow.
And I'm hoping MD Pugh was someone famous. I'll do a little research.
Oh yeah.
Who was MD Pugh?
Wow. Maybe.
Yes, I'm definitely going to sell it because I got one hanging up. So, $350, it's yours. Come get it. All right.
It's a collector's.
That was my bigger Holy Grail. Now, Mom's is so big, had to stay in the garage.
Yes, it did.
Let's take a few guesses. We'll end on guesses.
Okay.
What's in Mom's garage that she just had to take a picture of?
Well, let me put this out to them. It's something that I've never thrifted before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just said that. So don't guess any of the norms. No normies.
Yep.
This is something totally different.
Right. So, okay.
Not a car. They have not yet thrifted a car.
Not a Costco car. I've done many of those.
Yeah. No cars.
Yeah. You know.
No cars yet. I would keep this. Are you selling it?
I don't know. I think I think it might be going out in the mulch bed. I think.
Pianos are tough sells for the most part.
Yeah, I passed up them.
They have a golf cart in their garage, but that's not what they thrifted. No fireplace, no boats, no bikes. She's thrifted tons of bikes.
Yeah, the bikes I've thrifted.
No scooters. No drum kits.
Nope.
Stacy was guessing a boat too. Nope. And so now we'll narrow it down. It is something for your yard.
It is something for the yard. Yes, it is.
Yeah, because I couldn't get rid of this.
No, I don't think we are because you know where the mulch it has the outhouse. Well, that got blown over and ruined in the windstorm we had here not too long ago. So I think this is where it's going to go.
No, not a living thing, not a tree. Boom, we got our winner, Tina.
Yes, it is. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! If you look close, the lady is holding some seashells.
Yeah.
And they had, let's see, this was the third day of the sale also when we were there. Originally, they had 125 on it. Then they had it crossed off to 80. Then they had it crossed off to 60. Well, we offered them 30, but then they said they'd take 40. And it comes in two pieces and could fit in the car, thank God. And I just think it's too nice to sell, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you price it? Did you guys look up what they run?
Well, they're 250 to 300 if I go to sell it.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, but because she's holding seashells, I think it might have to stay here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but and I looked at it. It's funny because it was in the garage, and Dad went out. I went out and I said, "Oh boy, that's really nice." I'm looking at the size. I'm going, "How are we going to move this thing?" Especially if it was cement. Thank God it's not cement.
So what is it?
It's kind of a resin, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, and so a lot easier to have. And then Dad went out and he saw it. And he says, "Hey, come here." And Dad liked it right off the bat. I said, "Yeah, I looked at that." I said, "I just wasn't sure if you wanted to go something that big." But yeah, it looks like it's probably gonna stay here.
Oh, I do have one more thing to share. Hold please.
Yeah, for $30,
Yeah,
where are you gonna buy a fountain like that for $30?
You got a kick-ass fountain. I got a Donny Osmond 3-ring binder. What the hell?
Yeah, yeah. I'm still waiting. Our deck isn't built yet. I think he's coming. Hopefully, all our lumber's coming next week, everybody. And he might be here the following. So around the middle of March or so, we're hoping to get our deck rebuilt because all we have is nothing. And what else can I tell you guys while he's doing that? Oh, Big Daddy and I are going to celebrate our 60th wedding anniversary coming up April 8th. So that's not too far away. And that's the same day as the eclipse. And so I think we're going to have a party at our house doing our anniversary and seeing the eclipse. So I'll have a bunch of friends over and it'll be an afternoon party because we got to see the eclipse. So that's what's coming up. Well, okay, what do you got? Oh,
I got a little buddy here this week with me.
Aw.
This is Eyeballs the stud pug.
He's so quiet, Jace. He's so quiet.
He's so quiet.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
How cute is that?
Say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Hi, pal. We're gonna have a fun time this week. So I got him on Tuesday. He's getting picked back up on Thursday.
Okay.
My wife was so sweet. She came home this weekend to take care of both of us since I got sick. I'm coming out of it now, but he's gonna be my buddy for the week.
That's great.
Yep, dog sitting.
Nice company for a change, huh? Who said? Coach, whoever Coach Ultimo says he'll be 60 this month. So he was born the year that we got married, I guess.
Oh yeah, Eyeballs is 7 today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
And this was like straight out of a Hollywood movie or TV show. Our friend Taylor, someone knocked on her door and ran away and left his pug on her doorstep.
Oh my goodness.
And if Stacey, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't he all messed up? And then she was gonna adopt him out because she wasn't really a dog person. Now it's 7 years later and she still has him.
Oh, that's cute. That's adorable.
Oh yeah, he is so chill. But I do not miss all the pug hair that flies all over the place.
No, yeah. Dad, we were talking about Yodi today, and I said I don't miss the dog hairs. I miss the dog. I don't miss the hair. Oh, and did I tell you, Mom's having cataract surgery in 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, both eyes. One first, and then a couple weeks, and then the other. So that's coming up.
So we thought we'd end with a cute little pug. Yeah. Insides or outside his body. Someone knocked on her door at random and left a little baby pug with his insides on the outside of his body.
So awful.
Can you imagine?
That's terrible.
Please come off at a vet if nothing else.
Oh yeah, geez.
But here he is, just chilling, hanging out.
Too cute.
Yep, he's gonna be with me till Thursday. So
yeah. Well, enjoy the company.
Yes, yeah. Thanks, everybody. Good to see you. Thanks all for tuning in tonight. Hope you enjoyed the scores in the haul. We did have a lot to share from both scores and haul that are all good bolos. Some moms are her greatest hits: water skis, TV trays. But she could make money on the fountain. She's not. Italian painted bowls are not my thing normally, but I thought, hey, for $10, I'm going to try it. And
Yeah,
now that someone got pissy with me, I can't wait to sell it and make a lot of money.
I hope
do a favor, give us a thumbs up. I'm really busy with a lot of things, but we'll try and throw in like one show a month. We'll try and get on a schedule, maybe one a month.
We'll see if we can pull together.
We were going to do it Thursday, then I got sick, and then we weren't sure Mom was going to feel well, so
I know.
We're trying to jam it in here because we had all our stuff ready too. That was the other thing. You
right.
get your stuff ready, then
everywhere.
You're like, oh, it's all over my office.
Yeah, I got very soon here. My garage sales will be starting up, so hopefully I'll be finding good things to share.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And that's it. Thank you all. Have a great evening. Enjoy, if you're still here, Becky, enjoy Hartville tomorrow. Mom was there on Friday. She bought all the good stuff. Sorry, Becky.
I know we're so different on our collecting. but she's picking a good day because it's going to be gorgeous weather here. It'll probably be pretty busy tomorrow.
All right, for selling past your expiration date, being Thrifty over 50. I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Bye, gang. Good to be here.
Eyeballs, and we're gone. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.